Hey, my name's James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about, with such an uncertain market, should you buy property now or should you wait? Very, very good question. A lot of people are thinking that, and probably you're thinking that right now if you're watching a video like that. Well, I'm going to answer that question and more in this video, so make sure you watch till the end. Now, this channel is all about my investment journey, and I want to bring you along on that journey with me. We're currently building a portfolio for myself and my two daughters, and you can follow along and see everything that happens along the way by smashing that subscribe button over there and hitting the bell notification. Now, it's been uncertain times, hasn't it? We've had a very, very difficult year, or at least the back end, the last 6 months has been very, very turbulent. We've got high inflation, which is pushing up interest rates, and they are speeding up at the moment. We had almost 0% interest rates, and now we're at 4% as a base rate. Now, we've still got that little bit of uncertainty on exactly where we're going to end up. Where are we going to peak? A lot of people are expecting the base rate to peak at 4.5%. We're at 4 right now, but that might not happen. We might carry on with inflation and they might need to increase that little bit more. So should you buy a property now or should you wait? Because house prices have also been dropping recently. So out of the last, I think, 5 months, 4 of those have been negative and 1 of those has been flatlined. And so a lot of people have the mindset that they're thinking about just waiting and buying a property when we know we're at the bottom. Now, here's the thing about that. No one can be sure when the market will bottom out. No one knows for certain. Now, you've got a little bit of risk, because if you wait and you're waiting for the market to bottom out, very hard to predict the bottom, for one. And secondly, what if the interest rates are a lot higher when you actually pull the trigger to buy? Then you're going to pay more anyway, even if the property is cheaper. Now, if I was buying to live in that property and I was looking to live there for a certain amount of time, then the market will go up and down in that period anyway. And I always buy and hold properties. I've never ever sold a property in my life. I think the best strategy is to buy and hold. And I think you never really can time the market. Now, in today's market, whatever the prices are, there are buyers that need quicker sales. And so they might be worried about the interest rate rises potentially carrying on. Or there's another group of people that really need to sell their properties. And those are landlords that are hit by something called Section 24. And so Section 24 is a tax on landlords. And basically how it works is, if you own a property in your personal name, it's not very tax efficient anymore. And so you can't claim back expenses like you would in a normal business. So what that means is you could have landlords that are making or losing money, or making no money or losing money in today's market. And so those landlords will be looking for a very quick sale. And if you can come along and help them with that, then you could get below market value offers. Now, there are also people that feel that the market could drop 20-30%, and so they're panicking that they're going to end up in negative equity, because maybe they just recently bought with a 5% deposit or a 10% deposit, and so they want to get out of the market. And so those people, again, could have opportunities. So what I think is, if you're looking in today's market, then you need to be buying below market value. That's very, very important. So what does that rule out? Well, one thing that it rules out for me is new builds. I think new builds are always overpriced and they often lose that value when you purchase them straight away. So new builds, if you're looking at a new build, I wouldn't even touch a new build. I never have, I never will. And unless I was buying the whole block, then that might be something different. Or I was building the new build myself. But if I was buying from another developer, I just don't see any value in that. I think that's a way more risky property because they're a lot more expensive than a historic house. So I want to be looking at below market value projects. And that's where I would continue to buy in this market. So I think one of the better strategies at the moment is the BRRR strategy. And that's where you buy a property that needs love. You can get these at auction, you can get these direct to vendor, you can get these through estate agents. These are properties that need renovation. Now, why are they good? They're good because they're priced accordingly. They will be cheaper than buying a house that's ready to go. That allows you to add value. So you're going to go in and you're going to refurbish the kitchen, the bathroom, carpets, a lick of paint, add double glazing. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're going to turn it from some ones that I've done recently. I've turned a 1-bedroom flat into a 2-bedroom flat. I've turned a studio flat into a 1-bedroom flat. I've refurbished a 3-bedroom house that was pretty much derelict. I've refurbished another 3-bedroom house in Hastings as well that was pretty much derelict, and turned that into a nice property. And I've got another one lined up in Hastings. I'm going to turn a 1-bedroom that just needs a lot of renovation and just turn it into a nice family home again. Now, when you do that, you add value to that property. So that protects you from the market. And so would I be jumping into deals like that today? Totally. 100% I would be jumping into deals like that, because we bought last year, my daughter Georgia, we got her first house. That's up in Doncaster. And if you're new to the channel, you can actually go and look at my older videos and see that property. I made 5 or 6 videos on what it was like when I bought it. Actually videoed the auction process as well, the renovation midway through and the renovation at the end. Now, we bought that property for £60,000. We spent £12,000 doing it up, and we got it revalued at 100. So we got 25 grand of equity pretty much in that property within a few weeks. And now that property is really protected. So if the market does go down, is unlikely to go down and leave us in negative equity. So I don't care with that kind of deal. If I can find more of those, which is what I'm looking for right now, I will continue to buy in this market, because there are people that just need to sell. Now, we were looking at auctions when we looked at that, and we found it really tough to get auction deals that weren't overpriced, because in 2020 and 2021, there were a lot of people with a lot of cash that needed to spend that cash. And what we found was that people were paying the value on a property that I could have got it through an estate agent. So it wasn't a very good deal for us. But now, because we've had these interest rate rises, because people are a little more uncertain, auction properties are great. There's some very good deals in there. Deals that were going for 65 or 60 grand are now going for £50,000. That gives me that extra equity in that deal from the start. And so if you're looking to buy a property for yourself, or you're looking to buy a property to invest in, this is a good market. There are good deals out there. You can secure finance still, but you've got to go in there with the expectations on having everything set up, making sure that you talk to a good broker, make sure you know that you're going to get the finance ahead of time, make sure you know what the rate is going to be and the rent is going to be. And if in today's market you can find a deal and you can stack it up that the interest payments are, say, £300 a month on the mortgage and the rent's going to be £650, then I would take that deal all day long, because that money is better used in that deal than sitting in your bank where it's been eroded by inflation. But what do you think about this? Because I know a lot of people are really worried about the market. Lots of people feel the market is going to drop significantly. And I agree, it could. So that's why I'm saying, don't go and buy a vanilla buy-to-let. Buy something where you can add value. Don't go and buy a new build. Buy something where you can add value to the property. That gives you that extra bit of cushion. And just make sure that you get an interest rate and a deal that gives you certainty, and have a backup plan to make sure that you're safe in the deal. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do smash the like button on this video, and go and check out all the other content on the channel. We've got lots of content now. I think we're getting close to 200 videos. We've been running the channel nearly a year now. We've nearly got 5,000 subscribers. So if you didn't subscribe earlier, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Look, if you want to know how to buy a house for £1, go and check out this video right here. Bye for now.